Welcome to the Binge. I'm your host, Audrina Camo, and on this episode, we are revisiting Beverly Hills 90210, Season 1, Episode 4. This episode is called Every Dream Have Its Price Tag, and it's about shoplifting. Oh no, Brenda Walsh has an issue with shoplifting. This episode is so after-school 90s special. Yeah, so basically Brenda once again is trying to get her parents to give her money for some ritzy Beverly Hills thing to do, such as like horseback riding. Her mom's like, no Brenda, we're not gonna do that. And then she starts whining about her clothes again. Your mom's like, Brenda, just because we live in Beverly Hills doesn't mean we have to be a carbon copy of these people. Because once again, Beverly Hills versus the rest of the world is like completely polar opposite. So her mom's all like, she doesn't want Brenda to turn into some Beverly Hills airhead and that people should care about her, not what she wears. Then Brenda and Brandon go after school. And then meanwhile, so the mom's all like, down to earth, Midwestern mom doing gardening. And then some maid walks up who only speaks Spanish and she's like, I don't know why you're here. You have the wrong house. And she has like a picture of their family. So she calls Mr. Walsh, her husband. He's out of town on business. His coworker sent over their maid to help her out. She's all like, no, that's too cliche. I don't want to be one of those Beverly Hills moms with no job and a housekeeper. But she doesn't want to be rude, so she lets the lady stay anyway, despite the very apparent language barrier. Meanwhile, at school, Brenda is in class with Kelly and a new old friend of Kelly's who's just come back in town. And they're buddy-buddy leaving Brenda out. Brenda's feeling neglected, that all they want to do is ritzy Beverly Hills stuff like shop and spend money that she doesn't have. But they invite Brenda out anyway to go shopping with them or browsing, window shopping, since she has no cash. So they start trying on clothes in the dressing room like girls do. And Brenda doesn't buy anything. Kelly buys something and her friend decides to not buy something as well, but it turns out she actually stole the clothes. Unknowns to Brenda. The girl like comes to hang out at Brenda's house and is like, hey girl, I have all these bags. I mean, can I just leave it at your house because I don't want to carry it home? Brenda's like, yeah, sure, leave whatever here, not knowing what was in the bags. And that happens. And then she overhears that Kelly and her had a falling out back in the day and they just started becoming friends again. And she asks Kelly about it and Kelly's all like, yeah, that girl's a wild girl. She kind of like, it's too crazy for me, but she may have calmed down now. And Brenda kind of starts hanging out with her on her own. And Brenda like goes with her to the same store the next day. And she's like, oh yeah, we'll just window shop again, look at a few things. She tells Brenda to go ask the sales associate for another size. Meanwhile, she's shoplifting. Sales associate thinks they're both in on it and busts them for shoplifting. Poor Brenda. Meanwhile, Brandon is looking for a job to help pay for his car insurance. And Andrea has to let him know that's so un-Beverly Hills of him because people in Beverly Hills don't have jobs like normal teenagers across America. He gets a restaurant job. He's the only non-foreign person that works there. And it turns out, he finds out that he's the only one getting minimum wage. And everyone else is being basically paid under the table. What does Brandon do? He quotes Dr. Martin Luther King, saying he's free at last after he quits his job, makes a spectacle of the owner not paying the workers a minimum wage because he is Captain Save Somebody in every episode. So now Brenda has been taken in by the mall police. They call Brenda's parents, who are upset and thinks that Beverly Hills has a bad influence on her. The girl who's able to weasel her way out of the damage so the mom won't press charges and just pays for it with one of her parents' credit cards. Brenda's mom is so disappointed in her and Brenda just can't take it. She goes to confront the girl the next day, asking her why she does that. She has money. And the girl gives a poor rich girl story, much like when Brandon's love interest did that as well a couple episodes back, about how her parents aren't there and how they could care less of what she does and how Brenda is lucky to have a mom who cares, blah blah blah. And Brenda gets her to come over and apologize to her mom and get Brenda off the hook so their relationship is repaired again. So I guess the moral of the story is, don't let Beverly Hills change you. You can take the people out of Minnesota and put them in Beverly Hills, She can't take the Minnesota out of the people just because they moved to Beverly Hills. Yeah. So that's season 1, episode 4. Thank you for watching. Make sure you check back at mypopobsession.com for more videos and follow us on all social media at mypopobsession. Once again, I'm your host, Audrina Camo. You can follow me at Drina Renee, and thank you for watching The Binge.